Good morning, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. I am Birdman Johnson. We're here playing Dwarf Fortress in Brightbell, still building the Ziggurat. Let's see. Progress that has been made since last time. I'm going to give you the tour of the fort here. We've improved this a little bit. We added a little hallway here in the middle, right? They come through the bridge room into this hallway. They can see the audience sitting here to their right. And directly ahead, they can see the exit. We put in some windows. This is about psychological torture. That's why there's not much going on in here. However, if they run up to the windows... Let's see, is my cursor visible right now? I had to reset some things. Capture cursor. Great. I had to reset some things because OBS and everything else updated, and it broke all of my recordings. So here we go. So this thing right here, right? They walk up to the window. There are these 3 weapon traps here. We give them a faint glimmer of hope. They come through the door. Oh, look, there's the exit. They walk down. They go to the window. Oh, it's 30 serrated green glass blades. And I don't know what's going to go on over here yet. We're actually not that far off from finishing this. We have 3 captives. I moved our goblin into the cage there. This final hallway, I don't know what's going to go in here. Possibly just some more stonefall traps, because those are cheap and fast and cruel. I put in some cage traps. I rebuilt. Oop. What is? Hang on. Stuff is happening on my desktop. There we go. All right. I rebuilt our cage traps. 1, 2, 3, 4. The entry hall is now the Rangers Guild. Are you still socializing? This poet has been standing here socializing with himself since I started recording. Fascinating. Alright, we did get another wave of migrants, so we're going to go ahead and pick a target and make some moves. Crowded face. I don't like that. Right, we're going to keep taking over towers is what we're going to do. Here we go, the human tower of tulip pokes. I don't know if this is okay or not. The Mirth of Amazing. Who are we trading with? Who are our trading partners? Here are these guys. The Calm Nations. I mean, they got a tower and it's purple. So that doesn't fill me with confidence. Let's see. What's this thing? Oh, right. That's not going to happen. It's simply not going to happen. Ruthless Vice. Oh, here we go. Touch Menace. Let's hit Touch Menace. Let's raid them first. There we go. In the meantime, what is this? What is this? Why is this here? Large rose-cut aquamarine. Very well. In the meantime, let's go ahead and build our next squad. Cool. Alright, we'll get them ready. Let me brief you on this. We've made this much progress. There, we made that much progress on this roof. It's fine, we're getting there. Alright. So here's the deal. We're not going to get much done today. I'm just going to talk. So if you're not into that, go ahead and move on. Don't feel the need to go down into the comments and complain that I'm talking too much. I'm just going through it a little bit at this exact moment. Everything's fine, you know, but everything's hard. I was out watering the garden today, and it got me thinking about things. I'm sure I've mentioned the garden before. I've probably mentioned that we're growing carrot tops. In case I haven't mentioned this, let me explain something. If you buy carrots with the greens still attached, the leafy parts that a lot of people just throw away, those are edible, in case you didn't know that. A lot of people are surprised to find that out. Maybe that's just because of where and when I'm living here in the United States at this point in time. But those are edible. But, very importantly, you get a carrot with the greens attached. You chop off the carrot about 1 inch from the top, and then you chop off the greens about 1 inch from the top. Peel off any dead or dried off ones, And you just stick those in a little bit of water, and eventually they start sprouting greens, and when the greens have grown up a few inches, you put them in the dirt. And you have basically free unlimited carrot greens. And we're growing a lot of things right now for the greens. We have beets out there that we're growing for the greens because we don't really care about beets, but the greens go nice in things. We've been eating tomato leaves. I found out recently that blackberry leaves and vines are edible if you process them correctly. Because this is where we are right now. Everything's getting expensive. Garbage food is getting expensive. It drives me crazy. There are trash parts of animals that are costing 20 bucks a pound right now. It's absolutely insane. And so we are making an effort to homestead as much as we can. We've got an 8x5 outdoor section that we can use, and we are making the best possible use of it. And this is really surprising. Some people that we know are saying, oh, you're gardening, that's incredible. And I think that is a product of the time and place in which we are living. Are we doing anything with these bones? Yes, we are decorating things with the bones. Wonderful. We're spoiled for choice right now is what it is. At least, again, in the time and place from which I am speaking to you, living in the United States in the year of our Lord 2026. Okay. In a not awful neighborhood. Oh, because I'm doing the wrong thing. Hang on. Animals. Sow. How are we doing on sows? Boop. How about boars? Okay. Wonderful. We're spoiled for choice because we're living in an era where you can get any kind of fruit or veg that you want anywhere in the country at any time of year. Seasonality is a thing of the past. And part of that's because, you know, we're growing them in factory farms, and part of it's because we're importing things. But there have been effects on our society, in case you haven't noticed. And I think people are forgetting that for most of history, most of the world has had to make do with what they had. You know, what are you doing in here? A rooster? I think you should be over here, actually. There we go. Not that we need any more food or animals. We're doing good, okay? We're doing the best we can. We're planting mushrooms. We are hypothetically going to be trying to grow our own mushrooms here, which is something we've been working on for a long time. My wife is building a contraption, a platform, a corral for the mushrooms. I don't know. Out of scrap wood. Reduce, reuse, recycle, right? We're using scraps and trash to build planters to grow kitchen scraps in. Because that's where we are. We've been victimized by post-war convenience culture. It's got to be said. And a lot of that, we should figure out what we're doing with this here. A lot of that just relies on various industries convincing people that taking care of themselves is too difficult and they shouldn't bother doing it, right? Look particularly at, like, ads targeted at housewives from, like, the 50s and 60s. Obviously, these things existed before and after those points, but they're really noticeable and insidious, like especially in the time immediately after World War II. And a lot of it just comes down to, you know, showing a woman using a product. It's like, hey, taking care of your family is too hard. Buy products. They will do it for you. And this has continued. We're seeing this now. Right, so the culinary industry convinces you that cooking is hard and you shouldn't do it. So go out to eat or buy branded products. Buy Gordon Ramsay cookware because you won't be able to cook for yourself if you don't have his face on your hex clad. Right? I know people who don't cook for themselves. They simply do not. I don't know if they're incapable of it or they refuse to or what, but I'm looking at people having $80 food deliveries made to their house every day because they won't cook for themselves. And they're complaining about how poor they are. I'm like, it's because you DoorDash dinner every day. You have some schmuck who's even less well off than you bringing you a single coffee from the Starbucks down the street because you won't even grind your own beans. We got to do what we can. The population's enormous, so factory farming is a necessity, but to the extent we can, we should all be growing whatever of our own food we can, even if it's not much. Anything that offsets the grocery bill. Because they are trying to make us dependent on them, and they succeeded to a large degree. Nothing I'm saying here is original or even particularly insightful. You already know this. I'm just thinking about it right now. Are our squads out? Are they gone? 1, 2, 3. Fath. Seems to be gone. Who was the other one? With the long name? Where are you? Iteb. Is it you? Lilortishkad? Are we just waiting for you at this point? I've already forgotten where our target is, to be perfectly honest. And now we're filling the water skin. Yeah, we're trying to leave, but we have many things to do before we can do that. Note all the mechanisms. Mechanisms and bone crafts and green glass gems. Oh boy. I like doing things for myself, though. Now, there are certain things that it makes sense to have done by somebody for you in a factory. You know, manufacturing clothing is resource-intensive and time-consuming, and if you want something really wearable, it's a little difficult. You know, I got no problem with mass-market clothing as such, right? The fact that most of the world is completely dependent on it now is a different problem. And, of course, we're seeing this with AI right now. We've moved from cooking is hard, you shouldn't do it, to creating anything is hard and you shouldn't do it. Let us do it for you. And this will have consequences. A lot of people are helpless. And again, I'm going to stress this. I'm speaking from a particular perspective, right? Put me in context. I live in the United States in 2026, all right? What is the issue here? We had to go get the water skin and now we're going to walk downstairs to the well? Is that what's happening? No, okay. Have we done it? No, where are you going? What are you doing? We are going to get some... Oh, okay. We were filling up our water skin with booze. Fair enough. You gotta have... What is that? What did he fill with? Whatever it is, he took all of it. Hang on. What is in your green glass vial here? Strawberry wine. We're taking a vial of strawberry wine on maneuvers. And I still haven't fixed the beekeeping. So that's not going to happen today. We'll watch this guy leave and then we'll get back to planning the death maze. I don't know, it does bother me. I keep getting pushed ads by various services I use telling me to use their AI products to do everything for me, but they reassure me that I can still take credit for doing it. I mean, after all, I had to enter the prompt. They're trying to turn us all into managers. I legitimately can't imagine being otherwise healthy and able-bodied and spending the money to have someone drive me a cup of coffee. That just feels weird to me. Now, I do use food delivery. I had pizza delivered the other night. And that's fine. It's not the food delivery that's the problem. It's that I know people who can't get fed any other way. They don't even go out because they don't want to leave the house. They won't cook for themselves, and they don't want to leave the house. So they're spending $80 a night, having DoorDash delivered, and then complaining about being poor. Now granted, even if you don't do that, you're still going to be poor. Times are hard right now, okay? I'm blessed with a stable living situation. Now, there are a lot of things about my living situation that I wish were different. What is happening here? But it's stable, you know? And likely to remain so for the foreseeable future. Oh, they can't reach it. We need to install this first. Okay. What do you mean you can't reach it? Oh, right, because they have to step over the doors. It's fine. It doesn't matter. We'll get there. We'll get there. So we're growing plants. We've put some nasturtium in the salad the other day. It wasn't good exactly, but it is edible. A human bowman is visiting. How am I supposed to pronounce that? Shidel? Copper bow, dog leather. Oh, you know what I saw? One of our visitors was wearing a full outfit made from Sasquatch leather. That made me a little uncomfortable. Those are people. Suppose we can get a Sasquatch? We can't get a Sasquatch in the fort. Not going to happen, unless by some miracle the elves bring us one. But that's not going to happen, I strongly suspect. We need to cut some green glass. For windows, up here. Oh, look at that. They did the thing. Okay. Let's see. Where was I installing this again? Yep, right there. Cool. Great. Now, we don't have enough cut green glass to do this, do we? We can get 3 windows put in. Fantastic. It's better than nothing. That's how we do here on the channel, viewers. Better than nothing. Which is what most people have had to make do with for most of their life. I'm sure you're all aware, at the time I'm posting this, that the United States recently observed its 250th year of existence, which has been a bit of a mixed bag. The celebration, not the history of America. I think we all know that's very hit or miss overall, as is the history of any country. Of course, again, time and place, right? This could have come at a better time, but we have to make do with what we have. What is that? Is that a wild camel? That's a wild camel, I think. Camel calf. Yeah, go ahead and eat that. Anyway, of course, many of my fellow Americans insisting that this is... America right now is the worst any country has ever been. Why would we even bother celebrating this country? And listen, when I turn on the tap, potable water comes out, okay? That is not true for many people on this planet. And I am thankful every day. I'm not grateful to the nation abstractly. I'm grateful to the folks who build and maintain the water systems. Do we not have anything to plant here? I just looked at this. No, we're just waiting on the prickleberries to be delivered. Now, over here, we still have a problem, because no matter how much we process, we still don't have enough. Keep doing it! Keep doing things! Yes, good. I'm hoping that by putting the Ranger Guild Hall here, one, it was a cheap way to make them happy. It was very lazy of me to just stick the Ranger Guild Hall right here in the entrance. But also, I'm hoping that having our rangers hanging out here will provide some security. And keep some people within spitting distance of the levers. Mind, nobody's standing in here socializing right now. Is that poet still in here? No, the poet has finally moved on. What is this? What is the mechanical ropes? That is the Clothier Guild. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Oh, I made us some scrolls. I did, and I'm hoping that our dwarves will begin writing things. They don't seem inclined to. What are y'all doing? You're sleeping? Nope, it's just taking you a long time to walk to your room. What is this? Mercenary. Okay, carry on. Hey, wait a minute. Why haven't our... Oop, that was wrong. That didn't help. Okay. Why haven't our people come back yet? What's taking so long? There it is. Alright. Oh, hey, there's the report we didn't get last time. Okay, they set out and took it. Fabulous. We already knew that, but here, let's look at this one. Raid Touch Menace. Touch Menace, that's uncomfortable. A lot of these dwarven settlement names are just very uncomfortable. We killed one human. Our human killed their human. And then they came back. We took none of the... Oh, iron anvils. That's good. We can melt those down. A cinnabar Roslow. Cinnabar is an ore of mercury. So I'm not sure we should just be handling that. But okay, with that done, let's see. Touch Menace? Touch Menace? No, it was over here somewhere. Where the heck was it? I have lost it. We may have done that just for the sake of doing it. Hate dirt. No, love dirt. Plants grow in dirt. Alright, well, I seem to have lost our target, but fortunately there are many over here that we can take. We're gonna go for Plague Fails. Conquer and occupy. The Truthful Sabers. We're gonna send them out after a settlement we have not attacked. And just see what happens. This could be a disaster. We're gonna find out. What is this? There's a camel on the roof. Alright, not our problem. Oh, that's the camel we launched up there before, isn't it? Okay. Hang on. We'll make a hole. We'll let the camel out. Oh yeah, nasturtiums. So yeah, those are edible. Put those in the salad. It's okay. It's very bitter. Doesn't taste very good. But we're finding that a lot of our flowers we're growing out there are actually edible. Blossom to root. A lot more things are edible than you thought. I made a salad the other day of beet green, carrot green, nasturtium leaf, and dandelion green, and spinach. And I gotta tell ya, it didn't taste the best. It wasn't the most pleasant salad I've ever eaten, but I put some red wine vinegar on it and it was okay. It was all right. A lot more things are edible than you think. But the point is, you could do some productive windowsill gardening in your home. What's happening here? What are you doing? You're storing items in a stockpile. Oh, I see. You just came back from maneuvers. And you're storing your gear. Look at all this. Some of this has got to be able to go away, right? Oh, we're almost at the end of the season. How long have we been recording? 24 minutes and change? Okay. I might have to put a cut in here just to give some stuff time to happen. Oh, I guess I've gotten things off my chest enough for now. Thank you for bearing with me, viewers. We're bringing the loot in. I love to see them bringing the loot in. Alright, I've yapped enough. I will take mercy on you now. Be right back. Okay, well, cutting there at least saved y'all from the seasonal autosave. We're making progress on this. I noticed something while waiting for the report. The Truthful Sabers exist, but they are missing 3 members, which makes me think The attack did not go as well as we were hoping. Ah, well. Was that it? Was it here? Interesting. I'm going to give it a few more days. I don't want to... I'm going to give it a few more days before I send the squads back out, because I don't want us to get caught in a retaliatory strike without our militia here again. That's generally not good. Okay, let's think about this. Let's think about this. Right? We need to be doing some thinking with our logic brains. Very narrow little pathway here. So I do think that this is going to need to be stonefall traps. Just to be a jerk. What goes here in the middle, though? I'd like to do something with mine carts, but I'm not sure how to make it happen. What do we think about... What do we think about anything, really? Realistically, what do we think about anything? Oh, well... Wait, what is this? What did you drop here? All your stuff. We're going to need more blocks to finish what I want to do, but let me pitch an idea to you. Let me just pitch you this idea here, okay? This goes this way, right? And then we put some space in, and then this goes this way. And then a little space, and then this goes this way. Do you see what I'm going here? Maybe we just fill this final corridor with drawbridges. No. I have a bet. The game has frozen? Okay, I have a better idea. Let's make this even worse. Let's just line them up like this. Okay, let's line the final corridor with a bunch of drawbridges that just throw you down the corridor and make it harder for you to get where you want to be. I kind of like this. It's going to lag so much when we trigger it. It'll be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I think we need to launch another raid on that settlement. What should we do with this room, though? Got animals. We've done things with bridges and traps. I could rig up... Maybe in the next section we could do some kind of drawbridge shotgun thing. Catapult. I need to look into how to rig up minecart shotguns. That could be pretty amusing. I used to be pretty good at drowning chambers. I used to use a lot of those to defend my forts. I should do that again sometime. That was a pretty efficient way to get rid of a lot of enemies all at once. Hey, they're back. Okay. So, obviously it didn't go as well as we wanted it to. Let's see what happened here. Was struck down, was imprisoned. Okay, we lost one, and they captured two. Okay. Well... raid. Details. Pillage. We will send out just 2 squads. That should be enough. I hope that's enough. What were we fighting over there? It was just... trolls. It was a troll. And a couple of goblins that we know we encountered. Okay. Well, that's what I get for sending 10 unarmed and unarmored civilians out to capture a settlement that we had not yet weakened. That's on me. It's got to be said. I will own up to that. I took actions, right, in my role as leader that were suboptimal. Consequences occurred. This is a fact. I will endeavor not to let it happen again. It's going to happen again. Okay. In the meantime, let's think real hard about this. I think I'll try to rig up something with a minecart shotgun. This room right here, though. What other kinds of traps do we have? Weapon traps, pressure plates, upright spears and spikes. Now, I don't hate upright spears and spikes. My problem with them is that they have to be triggered, right? You can't just step on them. There has to be something attached to them that triggers them. Tell you what, though. We could... Hang on, let me see what has to go in here. 10. Okay, we could put in a bunch of those rigged up to a lever out here. We're already using too many levers on this build. I'll come up with something else. I'll come up with something. It'll be fine. Okay, so we got the initial trap room, right? Look at all those saw blades. They come through here into the animal room, into the bridge room, small number of stonefall traps, psychological torture room, ending up in a bridge room that doesn't directly kill you, but it does continually throw you back down the hallway. Well, we'll think about that. We will think about that. I've never had dwarves get imprisoned on a raid before, come to think of it, so that's kind of exciting. What are you... Oh, right, that's the squad I just sent out. I did that. I did that. See, I'm taking responsibility for all kinds of things today. I'm a great leader. I'm a great leader. You know, I knew when I started this project that it was going to take a while, but logically, I knew it was going to take ages to build this thing, even if I egregiously abused DF hack. Please don't improve bronze cauldrons. Fine, whatever. But I had this very foolish idea that it wouldn't actually take as long as I knew it was going to. That it would actually be easy. Oh yeah, we need to fill out this thing for our eventual adventure mode character. Maybe we'll just split this into a few... Yeah, a few suites. Oh, somebody's taking blocks with them on maneuvers. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, maybe we'll split this into a few suites and take a break from building the Ziggurat to maybe do some adventure mode. Could be interesting. Let me know what you think of that. We can use it to fill the fort with a few interesting characters. Although it could be kind of fun to populate a fort with just adventure mode characters. That is an intriguing notion. I wonder if that's even doable in any kind of practical time frame. Ideas. Ideas. Y'all should keep dropping your ideas in the comments. I'm actually getting some use out of this. My viewers are useful. Is anybody writing a book or anything? No? You're not illiterate. I can see that you're not illiterate. Oh, wait. What's this guy doing? We're storing an item. What item? What are you doing? We're just putting a book on the shelf. He came from all the way... Wherever he was before, he came all the way over here just to put a book on a shelf. You've got an item for a barrel. Rye seeds. Why were there rye seeds in the library? What are you doing? That's not where plants go. I said maybe like some ficus or monstera to purify the air. We may or may not have the variety of monstera that yields edible fruit. They're not doing too well. Turned out there were like 5 or 6 of them in that pot. We thought we had one big one, but we actually had about a half dozen small ones. Some of which have not made it now that they've been repotted. Which is the danger you run when you repot things. Oh, you know what we haven't done for a minute? Okay, and then we come back over here and re-forbid everything in there. Oh, look at that, they're actually clearing the piles. Cool, that's very cool. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I ever doing? I never know what I'm doing. Okay. Let's just see if there's any cleanup we need to do over here real quick. No, the bones are fine. Bones are great. Oh, we got a lot of bone. Oh, we got a lot of bone. Okay. Well, we're using it. We are using it. To decorate, because we have so many trade goods already. Eventually, I'm going to get the beekeeping fixed. I don't know what's up with the beekeeping. It should be working. I mean, jug? Is it that we don't have any jugs specifically? Let's make 10 jugs. Is that the only thing that's wrong? Have I just been manufacturing the wrong kinds of containers this whole time? That would be pretty par for the course. That would be very typical for this channel. Boy, look at it. This is beautiful. I'm looking forward to walking through this in, you know, that application, the thing, not Armok Vision. What is it? Whichever one of these it is here in the Lazy Noob Pack launcher that's supposed to let me walk around the fort. Somebody already said it and I forgot. It's not Stone Sense. Anyway. I thought I saw somebody on a nest box. We have piglets. We have 2 piglets in here. A male and female. Hopefully, because inbreeding's not a thing in Dwarf Fortress, hopefully they will make more piglets. I think piglets are extremely endearing. If you're a pig farmer, you probably feel differently. I just like pigs. I like livestock animals. Honestly. Sheep and goats. Not such a fan of horses. I like horses, but I've spent a lot of time around them, and they're stupid and dangerous. Oh yeah. So yeah, I moved the goblin into a cage, and this is secured now. The artifacts are here. Did they all get on there? Yeah, I guess. Okay. What is this? What is this? Dog bone crown. Beak dog bone crown. There it is. There it is. Alright. This is a frightened cow. Oh, so I let that camel in during the cut. We broke down the wall and it came in over here. Somebody grabbed it and stuck it in a pasture. But I'm pretty sure that was a wild camel. It's ours now, I guess. I don't know. But we have a loose cow. No, it just hasn't been delivered yet. Okay, that's fine. Well, anyway. Okay, well this is very exciting. The trade caravan and our squads came back at the same time. Now, I suspect things did not go quite according to plan, as we are missing a dwarf from one of the squads. So we will find a weapon-capable dwarf to fill that gap with real quick, and then we will deal with the caravan. Do we have a weapon-capable dwarf already, or do we need to... There we go. A competent hammer dwarf. Fantastic. Alright, let's read the report. Now, I did want them to return the captives. Did they do that? They got there. Combat occurred. We're not doing wonderfully here. We might need to do a full assault. Yeah, okay. Nobody's... Well, somebody died or got captured. Okay, we killed. They killed. But it just kind of keeps going. Okay, alright. Well, that probably means then, if we go down here... if we go over here... Yep, they still have our dudes. Okay. Well... we got some time until the next event can occur. Details. Pillage. Everybody. Yep, go for it. Get on out of here. Meanwhile, We had to watch our manager fumble through making some green glass blocks before he will go to the trade depot. There is supposed to ban on certain exports. Export of bins prohibited. That's actually something I specifically want to get rid of, but sure, whatever you say, your bossness. Got a lot of sand built up. How is that translating into blocks? It's not. Look, we're making progress. We're about to finish one circuit. I don't remember what this was supposed to be, if we had even decided. I'm gonna have to just start building things. Weird, random things. Alright. Check in on our manager, who is trading at the depot. There he goes. Look at him go. He's walking. He's doing his best. He's a little incompetent, but all the dwarves are. It's a 3-wide corridor, gang. I did this so that you wouldn't have to constantly do the hallway dance. Okay, he's stepping into doorways. There was nobody else coming. He just did that. And our 1-by staircase here. I think this qualifies as a death stair. Since there's no way up or down without having to squeeze past people. Correct me if I'm wrong, but my understanding is that mechanically when 2 dwarves need to move through the same square, one of them lies down and the other one goes over the top. I could be wrong about that, but I believe that's how it works. There's a representative visiting. I don't know what that means. We'll look into that momentarily. We will, however, do another shopping sequence. Your favorite. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Precious metals? We don't need that. Raw green glass. We're good. Ooh, crystal glass. Crystal glass? Tempting, tempting. We're going to take it. Take the clear glass, too. Why the heck not? Yeah. Alright, they brought some wood for us. We can always use wood, because there's none here. I don't feel like going to the effort to exploit the caverns. I just don't. We don't need it. Rope, we're good on rope. Boy, they brought a lot of rope. A lot of water skins. Animals that we can slaughter for bone and such. Yeah, that's fine. A llama. Guinea hen, rooster, rooster, gander. Goose, yak, bulbul. Okay. We do not need your booze. We have much booze of our own. We'll look for steel gear in a bit. Where's the clothing? Here we are. Coat, vest, shirt, cloak. Fantastic. That's all we need. All we need. Just cover the upper half and call it a day. Socks, yes, yes. It's important not to get blisters. Shields. We're good. We'll take some hoods. I like a nice hood. The dwarves can all be edgy and wear their hoods up when they're indoors. I think we all went to school with that guy. Or maybe it was you, if you're watching this video. Alright. I went to school with a handful of wannabe edgelords who were like hoods up, sunglasses on, inside. Who are you kidding? Let's see, we're set for bags. I think we're going to continue our pattern of just taking leather. Is that a pattern? Have we established that pattern? That's our pattern now. This is an all-leather fort here in the desert. Silk? Breathable cloth? No. Leather. Leather pants. On everyone. Bolts? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You brought us a bunch this time. Very good comrades. Anvils! Excellent source of metal. We're good on all this. Where are the plants? Plump helmets. Assuming they haven't been sterilized at whatever the Dwarf Fortress version of Monsanto is. We should be able to get some seeds out of these to hopefully revitalize our fields. Not sure how we keep running out of seeds. We're not eating them. Bad RNG, perhaps? Yep, all of it, all of it, all of it. Yes, good. I made something that was like a very half-hearted bolognese the other day that I tried grating the sofrito, and that was the wrong choice, I think. I'm just going to stick to chopping from now on. I mean, it was fine. It was edible. I threw carrot green and tomato leaf in there. They didn't really have much effect as far as I could tell. It's a lot of cheese. We'll take all this cheese. Now, the thing about this is I am not interested in sorting through our trade good list, so we're just going to trade them every single item we brought to the depot and call it a day. Hopefully... Ooh, actually, we should reserve some to send as gifts. Hopefully, we'll be able to get the Monarch here again. Oh yeah, lots of books. Wonderful. Bring them on in. Codices. Sheets, yes. We'll take the sheets as well. So we can make scrolls. Okay. Steel time. Steel. Alright. All of it. All of it. Everything. Okay. Everything. Now then, we will go down here to the bottom. We don't need them to be too happy with the trade, we just need them to accept it. We'll do, like, I don't know. Do you suppose we'll take 50,000 profit for this, and then we'll gift them everything that's left? Do you suppose they'll go for that? Let's find out. Doing this, by the way, causes me an unpleasant clenching sensation in my rectum. In case anybody was wondering. Now that's a thing you know. That's good. Cancel. Trade. Yes, good. Everything. Offer. Offer. Offer? Oh, I can't. Why the heck not? Alright, whatever. Okay, fine. I guess we're keeping that. Great. Let me out! Okay, there we are. That was annoying. Okay. That's done with. Now then, with the trade done, we're going to go over here. There's only one prisoner there. That makes me a little uncomfortable. No, wait, we just sent everybody, didn't we? Yeah, we did. We're still waiting on that. Okay, so does that mean that prisoner's dead, or does it mean they got him already? What happened to the prisoner? We may never know. Alright, there we go. We mostly cleared out the piles. We still got a lot of stuff left. We have some burial containers that need to be installed. Let's hop down here and do that, I guess. We're running out of room. Huh. Okay. There you go. With Her Majesty dead, it doesn't matter where she's buried. She no longer cares. She only cares about her grave while she's alive, and there's no one in the state, such as it is, to enforce her desires. Lucky us. Ooh, okay. That's actually a good place to wrap. So we will... Thanks for sticking with me while I was thinking earlier. We will get an update on our retaliatory strike, is what we're going to call it. When we start next time, I will continue doing this, whatever this is, we're going to keep doing it. And we're birthing camels, yay! Alright. That's it. I got other things to do today. Hey folks, thanks for watching. Thanks to those of you who are subscribed to the channel. Thanks to those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel. And thanks as always to those of you watching this without ever intending to subscribe to the channel. Because, as I always say, you count too. Every view counts. We will be back here next week, hell or high water, with some more Dwarf Fortress content. Horror every Saturday, Dwarf Fortress every Monday. Lots of other stuff on the channel for you to check out if you're so inclined. You should absolutely feel free to drop me a line if there's anything you'd like to see on this channel, or anything you'd like me to see on your channel, because I'm open to suggestions and I'm interested in your content. Stare uncomfortably at these traitors. I will catch you folks next time, and until then, Birdman out.